all crypto investors will be millionaires when we reach this year. Can you become a millionaire with cryptocurrency? Is crypto the future of finance, the end of cash, and the age of crypto coming by 2030? A 20-year-old Bitcoin tycoon says that if you're not a billionaire in 10 years, it's your own fault. If you'd invested $1,000 in Bitcoin a decade ago, you could have made more than $15 million today. This is possible if you hold on to your investments and not sell during that period. We'll start this video by giving you a perspective of what people thought of cryptocurrency back in the day. Cryptocurrencies had a reputation of being heaven for criminals and money launderers. Even the most mainstream investors now thought of it as a dangerous and anonymous instrument for fraudsters. Among crypto's biggest critics came Jamie Dimon, the executive of JP Morgan, calling it a fraud that will eventually blow up in our faces. He even said that if you're stupid enough to buy it, you'll pay the price for it one day. Watch the video to the end if you dream of getting rich off cryptocurrency. We also have a special list just for you that includes the names of cryptocurrencies that have the most potential of making millionaires in 2021 and beyond at the end of the video. So right now, cryptocurrencies are far away from blowing up in our faces. Rather, they've come a long way from where they started. The digital currency that was once known and viewed as an anti-establishment and anarchist project that was apparently made to overthrow modern capitalism now has the financial elites on Wall Street invest in it. According to a survey, more than 21.2 million adults, or about 14% of the U.S. population, owns cryptocurrency, such as Bitcoin or Ethereum. This is still a relatively small number of people. 13% of people intend to invest in crypto in the near future. We're now just going to jump straight to the question, that is, if the end of cash and age of crypto is coming by 2030, what does the future hold for cryptocurrency? The digital forms of money are nowhere to run the show. It's fascinating to perceive how far money and innovation has come. We didn't have Stripe, Square, even 4G and the iPad were still a thought. Yet somehow we have Bitcoin at the turn of the last decade. Money and payments are a consistently evolving space. We've seen gold and bits of silver coins being replaced by paper notes and plastic cards later on. The time of computerization has positively helped us speed up the route we utilize and understand money. Blockchain, AI, and a bunch of different new technologies are beginning to enter into our lives, whereas the lesser established and old models and ways are trying to keep up but are falling apart. This blast in innovation is the reason for the development of digital forms of money. Digital forms of money have just truly penetrated the mainstream space in the last 3 or 4 years. However, their effect is being felt rapidly. The development in revenue in advanced monetary forms has ventured into numerous banks too, for example, JP Morgan and Wells Fargo, who are building their own cryptos into major enterprises, and surprisingly, government agencies. With that said, cryptocurrencies are here to stay and will eventually take over any other forms of payment and exchange. What cryptocurrencies need is to beat 3 primary obstacles to become widespread. In the first place, they should get legitimate according to governments and regulators. That implies carrying steadiness to the cost and carrying benefits to the buyers and sellers. They should likewise take into consideration and allow worldwide reach in the payment methods. To do this, they should join hands with the key stakeholders and portable applications like Apple Pay, Google Pay, card suppliers like Visa and MasterCard, and retailers like Amazon and Walmart. Obviously, a portion of this is as of now underway with Walmart as one model, previously getting keen on blockchain innovation. This is for its stock chains and not related straightforwardly to something like Bitcoin, yet it is anything but a venturing stone for the following 10 years. Other than that, it's quite straightforward moving beyond those 3 obstacles. There would likewise be new difficulties that would emerge with the future advancement of digital money and the fall of cash money. On the off chance that these difficulties can be survived, the eventual fate of cash is in danger. Now, let's look at what 2030 holds for cryptocurrencies. Millionaires by 2030? Up next in the video, we'll share our thoughts as to how investors will become millionaires in 2030. Everyone will start to use cryptocurrencies, and they may not even be aware of it. By 2030, businesses will start using cryptocurrencies to pay for their services. By doing this, businesses will have to remove the middleman from various processes, which will in turn reduce the costs and make their services cheaper for the end user. This would all be happening even when people aren't aware of it. Bitcoins will hit $1 million. John McAfee has predicted a very bold thought about Bitcoin hitting $1 million by the end of 2030. He believes that cryptocurrencies are the most trusted method of payment. Once Bitcoin takes over the global economy, their demand will increase, and the traditional dollars will no longer be needed. Bitcoin will act as remittances for many people, and with smartphone transactions, more than 50% of the population would march towards the non-cash transactions by 2030. Government agencies will soon adopt blockchain technology. In the next 10 years, we can expect powerful cryptocurrencies to rule the governments and manage the cash flow in the countries. Crypto enthusiasts predict that the government agencies will soon start adopting these decentralized systems for their processes. For example, the Estonian government has already adopted blockchain technology called X-Road, which stores the complete credentials of all citizens. Conclusion. Finally, yet importantly, cryptocurrency ventures are on a rise. Their numbers accelerate every day, which will eventually result in its widespread adoption. Once they are widely adopted, they can be the next version of the technology in all sectors. With this fact, we can expect the conversion of cryptocurrencies to currencies very soon. In addition, you can see many cryptocurrency development services have emerged in recent times for the betterment of investors who'd like to create a foundation. Now, before ending the video, as promised, we have the list of cryptocurrencies that are going to explode in the near future that you should consider investing in. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Chainlink, Dash, Monero, and Cosmos.